Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from RCD CS143G. We present our group project CSC126, which is Movie Ticket Booking System. Let's begin with Welcome to TGV Cinema. The content of this video is, first we will introduce the group members. Then we will move to the project summaries, objective for the project, analysis IPO, and the design of algorithm. After that, we will show the sample of the output, and lastly, the conclusion of this project. First member is AKMA SYAHIRAH, RUSHDA ALIMNA, ANESSA FARHANA, and FARHANA EZRINA.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is NORFARYSA. So I will discuss about project summary. This program will designed for purchasing a movie ticket through machine. To begin with, the system will welcome and display an information of the cinema operating hours and address. Then, the purchasing will take over by asking the customer to make a choice of movie that they want to enjoy. There's a various type of movie with different genre. Then it will display the time the chosen movie will be played and the customer will choose which time they will display. If the customer enter the wrong number or code, they must do it all over again. After that, it will ask if there is any student in the ticket purchase because the student got 20% off. If there is, it requires to give the student number. Then insert the number of people that who is not a student. After that, the customer can choose the seat that show. The customer can also order the services like food and drinks. The system will calculate the total of price of ticket and services including the tax. The payment transaction can be done by debit card as it requires the card number in the system. Lastly, the customer must give name and phone number. Then it will display the seat that were booked beforehand. Objective of the project: first, to provide absolute information to customers such as seat, foods, and movie. Second, facilitate the purchase of the ticket for customer and calculate the total of the prices of the ticket. Third, customer can view which movie is shown, how many seats left, and what service is served. And lastly, can book the ticket online and it's automated.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is NURUL AKMA SYAHIRAH. This is analysis, input, process, output of our program. Next, we use pseudocode as our design algorithm. This is the pseudocode of our program. First, we ask the user to input the date about when they want to watch the movie. Second, we ask the user to choose the movie they want, either one, second, third, fourth, or five. If the user enter the movie code 1, it is declared that movie name is elemental and the price is 14. If the user enter time code except 1 or 2, we will display the error. If the user enter the movie code 2, it is declared that movie name is Insidious the Red Door and the price is 12. Then we ask the user to choose the movie time. If the user enter the time code except 1, 2 or 3, it will print error. If the user enter the movie code 3, it was declared the movie name is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and the price is 18. Then, we ask the user to choose the movie time. If the user enter the time code except 1 or 2, it will print that error. If the user enter the movie code 4, it was declared that movie name is Spirit Doll and the price is 15. Then, we ask the user to choose the movie time. If the user enter the time code except 1 or 2, it will display the error. If the user entered the movie code 5, it will display that movie name is The Child and the price is 12. Then we ask the user to choose the movie time. If the user enter the time code except 1 or 2, it will display that error. If the user enter the movie code except 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, it will display the error. Then we ask the user, is there a student among them? If there's student among the user will enter Y. Then we ask the student to enter the student ID number. Then it was declared that price student equal to price student plus price minus price multiplied with 0.2. Then we ask the user if there another student among them. If the user enter Y, then the program will repeat. If there's no student among them, the user will enter N, and then we ask to enter the number of person except student. Then it was declared that price person equal to price multiplied with num person. Then it was declared that total watch equal to num student plus num persons. Then we will display the seed, and we use the looping for statement to ask the user to choose their seed. Then we ask the user if they want to add on any beverage or food. The user must choose either Y or N. If the user choose Y, we will ask the user to select add on beverage and food, either 1, 2, 3, or 4. All the beverage and food was declared. The price is price food equal to 18. And we will ask the user to enter the quantity of food and beverage. If the user enter the food except 1, 2, 3, or 4, it will display the error. Please enter the valid food code. After that, we will ask the user either the user want to add another food and beverage, Y or N. If the user enter Y, the program will use looping while statement. If the user enter N, we will ask the user to insert their ID card number to pay the transaction with the debit card. After that, we will ask the user to insert customer information, which is we ask the user to enter their name and their phone number. Then the program will display the receipt.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is RUSHDA and I will explain to you about our source code. This source code is to calculate the total payment include tax for the movie ticket. First, we use the function to display the menu, beverage and food. Next, we use function to calculate the total price per person, total price for all including the beverage, and lastly, to calculate the tax for all price. In the main menu, we put many variables such as you can see in the picture. We use the user to input the date and movie code that they want to watch. Next, we ask the user to input the time code. We use the selection multiple if statement to display the movie time that they choose. Next, if the user input the movie code is 4, the movie name that they will watch is Spirit Doll. However, if the user input the movie code is 5, the movie name that they will watch is The Child. If the user input the invalid movie code, then an error will display. Next, we ask if there is a student among them. If there is, the student need to input the student ID. And this is a while loop, which if there is more student, then we can put as many students that they want. Then, if there is no other student among them, then the user need to input the N character, which they will input the number of person except the student. Then, we calculate the total person who want to watch the movie. After that, we will display the seat of the cinema, which they will input the number of the seat that they want to sit. After that, we use the looping for statement for the user to input the seat that they want to sit. Then we ask the user if they want to add beverage. The constant price food is 80 ringgit and we will calculate the total price food. After that, we will use the function to calculate the total price per person, total price for all, including the total price for food, and lastly, the tax for all price. Next, we will ask the user to input the card number and we will display the total price and tax. Next, this is the receipt that we will display. This will display name, phone number, name, movie type, date, and the seat that they will visit, price, third person, price student, total price, and tax. Next, this is the function definition where they will calculate the top percent, total price and tax, and they will return the top percent, total price and tax in the in main. This is the sample of output they will display. This is the sample of output 1, and this is the sample of output 2.
Conclusion. From this project, it helped us, the student, to deepen our understanding in programming. From here, we learn programming can be an advantage for easier lifestyle since we can create a facility that can help us with our life. In this case, we use programming to make a ticket purchases more convenient for customers.